All right, folks, let's take a look at the markets today. And yes, that is a 13-year-old Sheltie back there. The reason he's always sleeping in the corner is because I take him for a long walk right before I do these videos, and he pretty much passes out for like 3 hours. Are you still alive? His name's Atari. Are you still alive, Atari? Atari. Yeah, he's like completely passed out, but I assure you, he is alive. All right, folks, let's take a look at the market. Bitcoin at $23,000. We have broken that $22,000 level. We've broken that $23,000 level, and we haven't gotten rejected. This is a very good sign. This is a very good sign. And you're starting to see these altcoins go crazy. Ethereum pushing 1,600. Hey, BNB is going to be back at $300 before you know it. XRP don't care. Cardano at 50 cents. It was at like 52 cents about 20 minutes ago. Solana kicking ass at $45. As I say, Cardano always pumps hard. Matic at 92. Wow, that Matic. Still, I do not recommend buying Matic right now, folks. Not after 100% pump. Everything's on fire. Where's Theta? Oh, VeChain. I'm highly considering buying some VeChain right now. Right now, I'm thinking about it because it's just been so low lately, and I think we're going to see a 30-cent VeChain minimally within the next 2 years. And Theta back out to $1.34. So nothing too crazy. Still good buy levels for Theta. All right, what's going on? Why is Bitcoin pumping? There's really no good reason. Stocks are pumping a little bit today. Okay, Bitcoin following stocks. Why is Bitcoin pumping? It's pumping because it dumped so freaking hard over the last couple months. This is probably what we call a dead cat bounce, a bear market rally, but whatever, I'll take it. I think for the next 12 months, we're going to be between $15,000 and $45,000 for Bitcoin. And that's just the way it's going to go. And it's going to get a lot of people bullish when it pumps. And people are going to think we're going into a bull market, but we're not. Not going into a bull market until we get closer to that happening. At least another year, folks. At least another year. But that doesn't mean you're not going to make some serious money off some of these altcoins as Bitcoin pumps. You're going to see some of these altcoins go crazy. You're going to see Cardano go up to $3 right next to its all-time high, or just under $3. Probably in the next 12 months, you're going to see that. But I don't think it's going to break the all-time high. You'll see BNB back up to $500 or $600. You'll see you'll see Ethereum back up to $3,000. We're going to see bear market rallies. They're not going to break their all-time highs, but they're still going to go crazy, and people are going to make a ton of money. Now, don't you wish you'd been buying Bitcoin and crypto over the last 6 months like I've been telling you to? Don't you wish? All the people FOMOing in right now. I don't get it, folks. I don't get it. It's humanity. Humanity is doomed. But anyway, let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. There's some interesting stuff. Crypto lender Celsius files for bankruptcy. We all know that. But the interesting thing is employees have come out and basically said it was basically a Ponzi and a mismanaged piece of crap. Think of all the YouTubers that promoted you Celsius over the last 2 years. They promoted you a Ponzi. Let's see what they have to say.
A major crypto lender went from managing billions in assets to filing for bankruptcy in just a matter of months. Celsius made headlines last month after freezing its customer accounts. Then the company and its CEO essentially went radio silent with no answers to customers on when they would get their money back. The company broke that silence just last week when it filed for bankruptcy under Chapter 11. Now, for the first time, 2 former employees in leadership roles are speaking out on what they say led to the company's downfall. Here's CNBC's Kate Rooney.
Timothy Cradle's career had been about making sure companies followed the rules. So he says he was alarmed by conversations at a Celsius corporate event in late 2019.
There was a bit of an odd thing that came up at one of our Christmas parties.
Cradle, the former director of financial crimes compliance, says top executives were talking about deliberate price movements in the CEL token. The cryptocurrency created and used by Celsius started to spike in early 2020.
I don't know a better way to phrase it, but they were in the market, they were actively trading and increasing the price of the token.
Based on those conversations, you're saying that management was manipulating the price of the Celsius token?
They were absolutely trading the token to manipulate the price.
This echoes claims in a lawsuit alleging the company was actively using customer funds to manipulate crypto asset markets to their benefit. Market manipulation is one of the biggest issues in crypto, and it's one of multiple issues former employees are now speaking out about. Cradle and a former top human resources employee spoke to CNBC about what was a multi-billion-dollar company headquartered in Hoboken, New Jersey. They say its downfall can be traced back to one theme.
The biggest issue was a failure of risk management.
Celsius says it brought in 1.7 million accounts by offering a 17% yield on deposits.
Because we allow it.
The crypto company and its charismatic CEO, Alex Mashinsky, proudly proclaimed banks are not your friends.
If you think of a bank, their job is to extract as much profit out of you as possible.
We reached out directly to Mashinsky and the company for comment and have not heard back. Celsius was one of a handful of crypto companies to halt withdrawals as crypto prices plummeted.
The compliance team was too small. Our resources were too limited.
Why do you think compliance was so understaffed? What was behind that?
Basically, we were sucking out money and not bringing any back in. They didn't want to spend on compliance.
CNBC obtained dozens of internal documents that in part show disorganization. In one instance, a top Celsius executive writes that he's surprised by a document written by another team overseas. Cradle, who left Celsius last summer, also said the company was trading customer funds. The CEO has denied this on Twitter.
Did it seem risky? Yes.
He also says Celsius was putting them in controversial crypto projects without the compliance team's approval. According to this internal document, these investments were clearly labeled as medium or high risk. The state of Vermont echoed this in a recent consumer alert, saying the company deployed customer assets in a variety of risky and illiquid investments and didn't disclose that to customers. Risk-taking was also part of the hiring process, at least at first.
I wasn't background checked, which I thought everybody did that.
Nikki Goodstein, a former senior member of the Human Resources team, says she wasn't aware of any background checks taking place when she joined in May of 2021. In fact, she says executives specifically told the chief human resources officer not to background check Yaron Shalem, the incoming chief financial officer. Months later, he was arrested and charged with money laundering in connection with his previous company.
All right, folks. So there will be people going to jail involved with Celsius. I think that's pretty much a guarantee, especially since they've been licensed in New Jersey and they're pretty much U.S. regulated to a point. And now you have all the whistleblowers coming out. Folks, every crypto YouTuber who promoted you Celsius over the last 2 years, please unsubscribe to them. Haven't they done enough damage to you? Hasn't BitBoy done enough damage to you? Hasn't Cryptos R Us done enough damage with the freaking Celsius and the freaking, BlockFi and all this crap? This isn't personal against these people, even though I do think BitBoy is an idiot. But they have led you into the gutter. My goal for this crypto channel is to not lead anybody into the gutter. If I get you guys into a project and I'm in it and it goes to zero, I won't make YouTube videos anymore because I'll feel so bad about it. And a lot of the projects I recommend, like Cardano, could go to zero. But I say that openly. But I'm not taking money from Cardano to promote it. All these guys who are promoting Celsius to you over the last couple of years, and Celsius is a scam and it was a Ponzi. This is 100% fact. 100% fact at this point. They were taking money to promote it. And I hope you understand the difference, people out there, from saying, hey, look, I put some money in Celsius. Or Celsius paid me to tell you about Celsius. They're all scam. All freaking scammers. So all these YouTubers are promoting you. BlockFi, Voyager, Celsius, Luna, Anchor Protocol. List goes on. 3 Arrows Capital. I can't even name it all. Stop. Unsubscribe to them. Don't even subscribe to me. I don't want you to subscribe to me. Subscribe to like Benjamin Cow or somebody better. You're just taking advice from scammers and they're leading you into the gutter. Anyway, so that's Celsius. They're pretty much finished. You will see people go to jail. It's a complete Ponzi scheme whatsoever. You got the whistleblowers coming out now at this point. So it's over for Celsius. You know, Celsius did come out yesterday and said they're willing to give people a portion of their money back, or they have the option of keeping their money into Celsius and they'll give it back in 2 years. Folks, you're never getting that money back. It'll be a miracle if you do. I mean, I hate to say never. Maybe something will happen and you'll get your money, you'll get some money back, and they didn't even tell you what percent you would get back. They said if you decide to take your cash payout, we'll give you a percentage. It's probably like 2%. It's like, what scammers? Look, crypto is the worst freaking business because it's unregulated for the most part. It's all scammers. This is why we have the SEC, folks. The average IQ for your basic human being is between 80 and 100. And I'm not even saying I'm much smarter than that because I got scammed when I first got into crypto. The average human being isn't all that smart. That's why you have regulators. There's scammers everywhere. I know people in my family who've gotten scammed by email scams. My aunt paid somebody $1,000 that was a Microsoft scammer. You know, one of those Microsofts where they send you an email, you have a virus, and you call that fake 1-800 number. The whole world is all scammers. It's like half scammers. And crypto is the worst because people put so much money into it and then they lose it all. That's why you have to be careful out there, folks. Do not go into these lending protocols. I hope you've learned. If they're offering you interest, don't go in it. Just go into a regular exchange that's not offering an interest. The only way you can pay somebody interest on Bitcoin is by lending it out high risk. It's the only way. There's no other way. Peter Schiff said it best. You can't generate interest off Bitcoin unless you're lending it. And then once they start lending it, they lend it to all these freaking degenerates, and eventually people don't pay back their loans, and the projects they invested in go to zero, and then you lose all your money. And in the fine print, it basically says, once you give your money to Celsius or BlockFi, this is not a bank. It is now our money. If we don't want to pay you back, we don't have to pay you back. It's going to be so interesting over the next couple of years to see Alex Miskensky and all these freaking scammers rotting away in prison getting butt fucked. And they fucking deserve it, too. They fucking deserve it. Anyway, what else is going on in the news? The hell is this? Oh, ADA rallies 9% in 24 hours. Well, everything's pretty much rallying, but you do have the Vasco hard fork coming up in a week, folks. And actually, Cardano has not rallied as much as a lot of the other coins. There's a good possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen. If Bitcoin continues at $24,000, $25,000, a lot of money is going to start flooding into these altcoins. You're going to see a polymatic situation in Cardano and Theta and all these other altcoins that haven't pumped yet. So if you're holding Cardano, be ready. Not a bad time to pick up a little bit more because it hasn't had that big pump yet. All right, that's fine. Let's see what hasn't really pumped yet. Hypothetically, folks, Bitcoin goes to $25,000, $30,000 in the next couple weeks. What hasn't pumped yet, and what do we want to buy? Let's just go down the list. I did this yesterday too. Okay. Well, Bitcoin. You can probably buy Bitcoin. I wouldn't buy Ethereum. BNB has already pumped too much. Keep away. Maybe XRP, even though I hate XRP, but I think I could see XRP hitting 50 cents if Bitcoin continues. Solana's already up 14%. No siree. Don't want any of that. Doge. I'd buy some Doge up 4%. That hasn't pumped too much yet. Absolutely not Matic. Now, Matic could hit $1.50, $1.20, $1.30. I don't know. It's very risky right now, folks. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. Long-term $10 Matic is coming, but I'm going to wait for a pullback on that one. At this point, anything under 70 cents, I'd be looking at Matic. Shiba, not a big fan of Shiba. AVAX pumped 11%, but it's still pretty low. Maybe a little bit of AVAX. I actually have a little bit of AVAX, so probably not for me. But if you don't have any AVAX, maybe. Litecoin. What have I been saying about Litecoin? It hit that bottom at $49, and it's basically been going great since then. I really want to buy some Litecoin, and I may buy some Litecoin. I'm really hoping for a little bit of pullback under like maybe $55, $54 for Litecoin. Litecoin will be $500 next bull run. Litecoin's a legacy coin. It's not going anywhere. Doesn't matter what anybody says to you. If you bought Litecoin instead of Luna, you'd still have your money right now. If you held Litecoin instead of putting the Anchor protocol, you'd still have all your money right now. Litecoin is a safe bet. It's the same as buying Bitcoin. It's not going anywhere. It has the Mimblewimble. I realize it got thrown off a few exchanges, but that was just FUD. The exchanges didn't matter. Litecoin still traded everywhere. 99.9% of all exchanges still trade Litecoin, folks. I made a ton of money on Litecoin last bull run. A lot of people did. My wife basically 20x'd her Litecoin last bull run. It's a safe bet. It's not going to 100x, but you will see a $400 to $600 Litecoin in the next 2 years. Mark this post. And I like Litecoin. Well, I don't like Litecoin. It's an okay hold, but it's a legacy coin, and I like it. What I like about it is I don't have to worry about it getting hacked. I don't have to worry about it going to zero. You can buy your Litecoin, lock it up, check back after the halving. If you haven't made any money, I'll eat my fucking hat. I'll eat my fucking hat. My Bitcoin hat. Litecoin will be 10 to 20x by the halving. Mark this freaking post, okay? Or mark this video. So not a bad hold. It's a safe hold. Don't like Chainlink, but Chainlink hasn't pumped too much. Chainlink might be a good buy. Remember, folks, we're just doing the top 50 here. Oh, I want to check on the metaverse coins, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, let's check out the metaverse coins. Okay, VeChain. VeChain top of the list. VeChain top of the list. VeChain basically hit a bottom of 2 cents. It would not go under 2 cents. Now Bitcoin's pumping. It's going up. It's going up. I could see VeChain basically going 6, 7, maybe even 10 cents in just one of these altcoin rallies. Either way, folks, you buy VeChain right now, it probably won't go too much under 2 cents. It hasn't pumped yet. In fact, I think I'm going to buy some VeChain when I'm done this stream. I'm all hyped up right now. I think I'm going to buy some. And it's also not a pumper coin. Crypto Banter doesn't talk about it. Fatty BitBoy Crypto doesn't talk about it. I like that. I like coins they don't talk about. And that makes me like Litecoin even more now because they don't talk about them. All right, what else we got on the top 50? Theta. Theta's going to go crazy. Theta's going to go crazy. Great buy level for Theta. Wouldn't surprise me if Theta's $2. As long as Bitcoin continues, you're going to see Theta catch up. All right, let me pause right here because I want to look at these metaverse coins. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? All right. Let's see what's going on with these metaverse coins. I haven't talked about these metaverse coins in a while because I just don't want to tell people to get these metaverse coins when they could drop another 80, 90%. But let's see how they're holding up. I have a boatload of Vulcan Forge, a boatload of MetaHero. So let's see. We got Theta. Theta is a metaverse coin, folks, just to let you know. Theta is my top contender for metaverse. What else? Vulcan Forge. Vulcan Forge. Whoa, are you serious? I haven't even looked. So Vulcan Forge is up 50% in the last 7 days. Fuck, I knew I should have bought more Vulcan Forge. See, this is what I do. I just stop looking at the metaverse coins because I was like, screw it. I don't want to like get depressed. But man. Vulcan Forge goes under $4 again. I'm dumping a shitload of money into Vulcan Forge. I highly recommend you don't do that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Fuck. All right, what else we got? Where's MetaHero? MetaHero. Oh, MetaHero's still a bot. MetaHero hasn't pumped them. Actually, I might buy some more MetaHero today. Wow. But my top contender for Metaverse is Theta. But Theta's not like a low cap gem. As far as low cap gems, Vulcan Forge. Yeah, Vulcan Forge, folks. You heard it here first. Vulcan Forge. As long as Bitcoin continues. Even if it doesn't continue, just freaking hold it for 2 years. You'll probably, I think Vulcan Forge will probably be $100. I do. In 2 years, I think it'll be $100. All right, folks. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I had some dark chocolate with almonds, and I got a lot of energy. I went to Aldi, and they have these giant dark chocolate bars for $2, and I bought like 5 of them, and I had like a big giant chunk. Man, it gave me so much energy. But I need the energy because I'm going to buy some crypto when I get off this video. All right, folks, things are going pretty cool today. It's an interesting day. Bitcoin will probably get rejected at some point. This is what we call a bear market rally. But excellent trading opportunities coming up here, especially on some of these metaverse coins and just the top 20, top 30 coins as well. So I think there's a good chance that Cardano is going to do some serious pump in the next couple of weeks as long as Bitcoin continues. So keep an eye out for Cardano, Theta as well. And if you're feeling very risky, go down this metaverse list and check out MetaHero because it hasn't had a big pump yet, and I think it's coming. All right, folks, have a good day. What the fuck?